What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights #1 coming guys another video. Coming at you guys with my Week 4 Eagles Buccaneers preview. So the Eagles coming off of a huge win against the New Orleans Saints in Week 3, a game that I had picked them to lose because I did not expect them to go out there, especially that defense. Let's give the defense a hand. Give that defense a hand, man, because I did not. If you would have told me in the days leading up to that game that the Eagles defense would hold the New Orleans Saints offense to 12 points, just over 200 yards of total offense, you know, I would have thought you was crazy. I would have thought you was absolutely crazy. This is the New Orleans Saints offense that put up 91 points in the first 2 games of the season. They put up 47 points in Week 1 against the Carolina Panthers, and then they turned around against that very highly rated Dallas Cowboys defense, and they put up 44 on that defense. So I thought to myself, okay, don't look good for us. Put it that way. Did not look good for us. But the game plan by Vic Fangio worked absolutely extraordinarily in that game. And I just want to see the Eagles defense get better and better and better each week goes on. I want to see more of what we saw against the New Orleans Saints offense. You guys got the pressure on Derek Carr, and you know he was thrown off pretty much the entire game. So Vic Fangio, I salute you on that. Keep it going. Now, going into this game, the Eagles are going up against yet another NFC South team. They're going up against, for the 3rd straight week, an NFC South team, because obviously, you know, first the Falcons, then the Saints, now the Buccaneers. So we're going up against our 3rd straight NFC South team this week. Yeah, this Buccaneers team was a team that knocked the Eagles out of the playoffs in the wild card round last season on Monday Night Football. Just an embarrassing loss by the Eagles. Us Eagle fans pretty much knew. We pretty much expected that. You know, the Eagles just absolutely collapsed, and they went down to Tampa Bay, and that was all she wrote for the Eagles. So not a bit shocking for us, of course, but yeah, we're gonna see what this Eagles team. Are they pissed off with the way they season ended last year, or are they gonna go into Tampa Bay and get some revenge? We're about to find out, you know, because yeah, this was a team that bounces out. Baker Mayfield played some good football in that playoff game, and overall this year, Baker Mayfield has been playing. He's been playing pretty well. So I'm not gonna sit here and take the Buccaneers lightly. I know that we got to go out there and absolutely fight for this one. I'm not taking them lightly. No Eagle fan should take this team lightly. Like I said, this is the same team that bounced us out of the playoffs last season. So they definitely are not to be taken lightly. But this is the Eagles' chance to get a little bit of revenge on them from last season. We'll see if they go into Tampa Bay and they get the job done. You know, the Buccaneers have been one of those teams that has been a thorn for the to the Eagles' side for a number of years. You know, we've had some pretty rough losses against this Buccaneers team. You know, a couple tough playoff losses. I know Eagle fans remember. You know, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So yeah, going back into their home field like we were last year. Going back into Tampa. Are we gonna come back with that same swagger that we had on defense against the Saints? Offense, you know, definitely needs to play better. No, Saquon Barkley and Dallas got to play very well in that Saints game, but we need to get our game. We need to get this game going early. We need to score early, and we need to score consistently. Now, the Eagles did get some good news. AJ Brown has been practicing, and he's been wearing a helmet. So fingers crossed that AJ Brown is able to go in this game, because we definitely need him. Our offense, since he's been out, has not quite been the same. Devontae Smith is in concussion protocol, unfortunately. Haven't heard anything yet regarding him, but it's a good chance that he doesn't play. CJ Gardner-Johnson, hopefully he will be good to go. Lane Johnson, you know, is also dealing, you know, he suffered a concussion in that in that Saints game, so hopefully he'll be okay and ready to go. We shall see, but yeah, having AJ Brown back, excuse me. Yeah, having AJ Brown back is absolutely huge. I cannot stress just how huge it is, because, like I said, our offense definitely has been missing him. So, especially if Devontae Smith is not able to go, having AJ Brown out there would definitely be a huge boost to this offense. So, keys to victory are always the same. It starts with the big man up front. It starts with the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line, they have to set the tone for the game. We have to make sure that we get the pressure on Baker Mayfield. Vic Fangio, you did a great job with your defensive game planning against Derek Carr in Week 3. You did a great job of getting that pressure on him, and he was off his game for pretty much the entire game. We need more of the same this week against Baker Mayfield. Bring the pressure, get the Baker Mayfield, run defense, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. We need Nolan Smith, Brandon Graham. The big guys up front. It starts with you guys. Stuff to run. Take away the running game. If we could take away that running game and try to force Baker Mayfield to have to win it with his arm, then we got them exactly where we want them at. So take away the running game and get the pressure on Baker Mayfield. Now we're going up against two of the best receivers in the league, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. One of the best wide receiver duels in the entire league. These guys right here, we cannot allow them to take over the game. We cannot allow these guys to get comfortable and for Baker Mayfield to find them early and often in this game. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, two of the very best in the league. Quinyon Mitchell, Darius Slay, those guys, hopefully C.J. Gardner-Johnson, but Reed Blankenship, those guys are definitely going to be tested in the secondary in this game. But will they rise to the occasion? That remains to be seen. But that definitely got to make sure those guys are accounted for at all times. Got to make sure that we get the pressure on Baker Mayfield, take away the running game. Now, like I said, it starts with the trenches. So the Eagles' offensive line gotta set the tone of the game early. Open up the running lanes for Saquon Barkley, who has been a phenomenal addition to the Eagles so far. Open up the running lanes for Saquon Barkley. That will take off a ton of pressure from Jalen Hurts. Eventually, it will open up things in the passing game to Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, of course, Jahan Dotson. We shall see on that. Not quite sure about Devontae Smith, but it sounds like he, with the concussion protocol, it's a good chance he may not be playing. Britton Covey will not be playing. So, it's next man up mentality. Next man got to step up. Next man mentality. So let's get the running game going first. That will open up things in the play action pass, Dallas Goedert. Then of course, AJ Brown, Jahan Dotson. It'll open up things for them also in the passing game. Jalen Hurts, I cannot stress this enough. Do not play hero ball. Do not play hero ball. Simply take what the defense gives you. Don't try to force it. If there's nothing there, Jalen Hurts, throw the ball away. Please throw the ball away. It has been frustrating watching him at times just try to force the ball where there's nothing there. And he's had at least one interception the first three games to start the season. And if you want to go back, it goes back to last season as well, of consecutive games with a turnover. That has to stop. That has got to stop, because if you turn the ball over, a team like the Buccaneers, they're going to make you pay for it. Bottom line, they are going to make you pay for it. So do not turn the ball over. We need to punch them in the mouth early, and we need to punch them in the mouth consistently throughout the game. So punch them in the mouth early. Keep the our foot on the gas. Do not let off. For 60 minutes, I want to see I just want to see smash mouth football for 4 quarters, 60 minutes total. I just want to see the Eagles go in there, handle their business, get the job done. It's all 3 sides of the ball: offense, defense, special teams. Please, Nick Sirianni. Before I even end this video, I gotta talk about Nick Sirianni. Some of the most boneheaded coaching I've ever seen in my 26 years of watching Eagles football. Being over-aggressive at times, not taking the 3 points. Sometimes you just gotta take the points and trusting your defense. And that was my problem with Nick Sirianni in week 3. At times he was just over-aggressive when he should not have been aggressive. Should have taken the points and set the team up for victory. I truly feel like the team won last week in spite of him. That's truly how I feel. So, bonehead coaching decisions, Nick Sirianni. Please, none of those this week or for the remainder of your coaching career, whoever in Philadelphia, however long that lasts. The bonehead coaching decisions gotta stop. I understand trusting your players, being a little aggressive, but you gotta know when to be aggressive and when it's not the right time to be aggressive. So, yeah, just had to say that. But offense, special teams, defense, everybody has to do their job. If everybody goes out there, they execute, and they play consistent football for 60 minutes, the Eagles are going to win this game. I got the Eagles win this game by a score of 28 to 21. I think it's going to be a close game, but I do think the Eagles will win the game in the 4th quarter. So 28 to 21 is my score prediction. I would love for the Eagles defense to go out there and have another game like they did against the Saints. We shall see what happens, But 28-21 I think is a pretty good score prediction for this game. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Let's go out there, beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, get our revenge from the wild card playoff game last year, and let's improve to 3-1 going into the bye week. So there you have it. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights and Ones out of here. Fly Eagle Fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.